Control your mouth, your mood, your money, and your mind. These 4 things may seem simple, yet they quietly decide the direction of your entire life. Most people believe that success is found in opportunities, luck, or talent, but I have watched many talented people fail because they could not control themselves. The greatest battle is never outside of you. It begins within you. Every word you speak creates either peace or conflict. Every emotion you entertain becomes either your strength or your prison. Every coin you spend reflects your discipline, and every thought you feed shapes your future. If you wish to change your life, stop trying to control the world first. Learn to control yourself. The person who has mastered themselves has already achieved a victory that no one can take away. When your mouth speaks only after wisdom has arrived, your mood follows understanding instead of impulse, your money follows purpose instead of desire, and your mind follows truth instead of fear. Life begins to transform in ways you never imagined. Many people regret words they cannot take back. A single sentence spoken in anger can destroy years of trust. A careless opinion can create enemies where there should have been friends. Silence is not weakness. Silence is often the highest form of intelligence. Before you speak, ask yourself whether your words are necessary, truthful, and kind. If they do not improve the moment, perhaps they do not need to be spoken. The strongest person in the room is often the one who listens more than they speak. Listening allows wisdom to enter. Constant talking only allows your own opinions to echo. The world rewards those who think before they speak, because thoughtful words carry weight. Empty words disappear with the wind. Your mouth should become a gate that only allows valuable words to pass through. Every conversation is an opportunity either to build or to destroy. Choose carefully. Controlling your mouth does not mean hiding your truth. It means delivering your truth with patience and respect. Anger may feel powerful for a moment, but calm words carry influence for a lifetime. Every great leader understands this principle. They do not shout because they have authority. They speak with calm confidence because they have mastered themselves. Now consider your mood. Many people wake up and allow the weather, traffic, news, or another person's behavior to decide how they will feel. They hand over the keys to their happiness without realizing it. Why should another person's bad day become your bad day? Why should circumstances have more authority over your emotions than your own wisdom? Emotions are natural, but they should never become your master. Feel them without becoming them. Anger is only a visitor. Fear is only a visitor. Sadness is only a visitor. Do not let temporary emotions become permanent decisions. The strongest tree does not fight every wind. It bends when necessary and remains rooted in the ground. Become like that tree. Life will always bring storms, but your inner stability determines whether those storms break you or strengthen you. Every challenge carries a lesson hidden inside it. If you react with frustration, you may never discover the lesson. If you respond with patience, the lesson becomes a gift. Your mood should be guided by your values, not by your circumstances. Happiness that depends on perfect conditions is fragile. Peace that comes from within cannot easily be stolen. Train yourself each morning to begin with gratitude instead of complaint. Gratitude changes the direction of the mind. A grateful heart sees opportunities where others only notice problems. Every sunrise is another chance to become wiser than you were yesterday. Now, let us speak about money. Money itself is neither good nor bad. It simply reveals the habits already living inside you. A disciplined person uses money wisely. An undisciplined person allows money to disappear without purpose. Many people work hard for years but never experience freedom because they spend without thinking. Every purchase is a decision about your future. Ask yourself whether you are buying comfort for today or building strength for tomorrow. Wealth grows through patience more than speed. Small wise decisions repeated every day become powerful over time. Learn the difference between need and desire. Desire constantly asks for more. Need quietly asks for enough. When you confuse the two, satisfaction becomes impossible. The richest person is not always the one with the largest bank account. The richest person is often the one who needs less to feel complete. Contentment is a treasure that cannot be purchased. Save before you spend. Plan before you act. Give when you are able. Money should become your servant, never your master. When you chase wealth without wisdom, you may gain possessions while losing peace. Balance creates lasting success. Finally, let us speak about the mind because everything begins there. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant will eventually grow. If you fill your thoughts with fear, doubt, jealousy, and endless comparison, those weeds will spread until they block the light. If you plant discipline, kindness, courage, patience, and gratitude, those seeds will grow into a peaceful life. Every day your mind is listening to you. Notice the conversations you have with yourself. If you constantly say that you are weak, your actions will eventually believe those words. If you remind yourself that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, your mind begins searching for solutions instead of excuses. Protect your attention because attention is one of your greatest treasures. The modern world competes for your focus every minute. Endless distractions promise happiness, but often leave the mind exhausted. Choose carefully what you watch, what you read, and who you allow to influence your thinking. Every influence leaves a mark. Feed your mind with ideas that encourage growth instead of fear. Spend time in silence every day. Silence is not empty. Silence is where clarity is born. When the noise of the world becomes quiet, you finally hear the wisdom already waiting inside you. Do not compare your journey with another person's path. Every mountain has a different height, and every traveler walks at a different pace. Progress is still progress, even when it feels slow. Be patient with yourself while remaining committed to improvement. Discipline will carry you farther than motivation, because motivation comes and goes, but discipline continues even when feelings change. Remember that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is often the teacher that prepares you for success. Every mistake contains knowledge if you are humble enough to learn from it. Do not fear falling. Fear refusing to rise again. Every sunrise reminds us that darkness never has the final word. Begin again with courage. Begin again with humility. Begin again with determination. Control your mouth so your words create healing instead of harm. Control your mood so your emotions become your servants instead of your rulers. Control your money so your future becomes stronger than your present desires. Control your mind so your thoughts become the foundation of wisdom instead of fear. When these 4 areas begin working together, something extraordinary happens. Your relationships become healthier because your words carry kindness. Your heart becomes calmer because your emotions no longer control your actions. Your future becomes brighter because your resources are guided by purpose. Your spirit becomes stronger because your mind is no longer a battlefield but a place of peace. Never underestimate the power of small daily choices. Great lives are not built through one dramatic moment, but through thousands of quiet decisions made with consistency. Every day gives you another opportunity to choose wisdom over impulse, patience over anger, discipline over comfort, and purpose over distraction. The world may continue to change, but the person who has learned to master themselves carries an unshakable strength wherever they go. That strength cannot be bought, borrowed, or stolen. It is earned through daily practice, honest reflection, and the courage to become a better version of yourself. So walk forward with calm confidence. Speak less, but speak with meaning. Feel deeply, but remain steady. Earn wisely, but spend with purpose. Think clearly, but never stop learning. Master these 4 treasures: your mouth, your mood, your money, and your mind, and you will discover that the greatest victory in life has never been over other people. The greatest victory has always been over yourself, and once you achieve that victory, no challenge can truly defeat you. If you have stayed with me until this moment, then perhaps you already understand that this journey has never been about becoming better than someone else. It has always been about becoming better than the person you were yesterday. Every sunrise gives you another opportunity to begin again, and every sunset asks only one question: did you grow today? Not, did you become famous? Not, did you become richer than everyone around you? But did you become wiser, calmer, kinder, and stronger than the version of yourself that woke up this morning? If the answer is yes, then you are already moving in the right direction. Never measure your progress by the speed of others, because every life has its own rhythm. A tree does not become disappointed because a flower blooms before it. The tree continues to grow because it understands that its season will arrive when the roots are strong enough. Be like that tree. Strengthen your roots every single day through discipline, honesty, patience, and quiet effort. The world celebrates visible success, but true success is often invisible. It is found in the habits that nobody applauds, the choices that nobody notices, and the sacrifices that nobody understands. Every time you choose patience over anger, you become stronger. Every time you choose silence over unnecessary arguments, you become wiser. Every time you choose discipline instead of comfort, you build a future that your present self cannot yet imagine. These victories may seem small, but they are the foundation of an extraordinary life. Never underestimate the power of one good decision repeated every day. Great mountains are climbed one careful step at a time. Great character is built one honest decision at a time. Great peace is created one calm breath at a time. If you are waiting for a perfect moment to change your life, you may wait forever. The perfect moment is the one you are living right now. Begin with what you have. Begin where you are. Begin even if you feel uncertain. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward even when fear walks beside you. Do not allow yesterday's mistakes to become today's chains. The past is a teacher, not a prison. Learn from it, thank it for the lesson, and continue walking. Every person who has achieved greatness has made mistakes. The difference is that they refuse to let those mistakes define their future. Instead, they allowed failure to become a guide toward wisdom. You must do the same. Whenever life becomes difficult, remember that pressure does not always destroy. Pressure also creates diamonds. Challenges are not sent only to test you. They are also sent to reveal the strength you did not know you possessed. There are moments when you will feel tired. There will be mornings when motivation disappears and evenings when doubt becomes loud. During those moments, do not depend on emotions. Depend on discipline. Emotions change like the weather, but discipline continues walking even when the sky is full of clouds. The person who continues moving one step at a time will always travel farther than the person who waits to feel inspired. Keep walking. Keep learning. Keep improving. There is no finish line for wisdom, because wisdom grows with every experience you embrace with humility. Protect your peace with great care, because peace is one of the greatest treasures you will ever own. Do not hand it away to every opinion, every criticism, or every misunderstanding. Not every battle deserves your energy. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Sometimes walking away is not surrender but wisdom. Remember that your energy is limited. Spend it on growth, kindness, learning, and meaningful relationships instead of endless conflict. You cannot control how others behave, but you can always control how you respond. That choice belongs to you every single day. Let your response reflect your character rather than another person's behavior. If someone chooses anger, let them meet your patience. If someone chooses disrespect, let them meet your dignity. If someone chooses negativity, let them meet your calm confidence. Never become what you dislike in another person. Hold firmly to your values even when the world around you changes. Character shines brightest during difficult times. Easy days require very little wisdom. Difficult days reveal who you truly are. Learn to celebrate quiet progress. Many people ignore how far they have come because they are too busy looking at how far they still have to go. Pause sometimes and appreciate your own journey. Think about the fears you have already overcome, the lessons you have already learned, and the strength you have already developed. Gratitude does not make you satisfied with staying where you are. Gratitude gives you the strength to continue moving forward without becoming bitter. A grateful heart remains open to growth because it understands that every blessing is also a responsibility. Continue learning throughout your life. The moment you believe you know everything, your growth begins to slow. Stay curious, ask questions, read good books, Listen carefully to people who have lived with integrity and wisdom. Learn from nature. Learn from silence. Learn from your mistakes. Every experience carries a lesson for those who are willing to observe. Wisdom is not collected in one day. It is gathered patiently over many years through honest reflection and humble living. Remember that kindness is never wasted. A gentle word may remain in another person's heart for years. A simple act of generosity may become the reason someone chooses hope instead of despair. You may never fully understand the impact of your kindness, but that does not reduce its value. Plant seeds of goodness wherever you go. Some will grow quickly, while others may bloom long after you have forgotten planting them. Continue planting anyway. Live in such a way that your presence brings peace rather than pressure. Let people feel lighter after speaking with you. Let your actions inspire more than your words. Let your consistency become your message. Anyone can speak beautifully for a few minutes, but living with integrity every day requires true strength. Be patient with the process of becoming. A sculptor does not create a masterpiece with one strike of the tool. Shape is formed through many careful touches. Your life is no different. Every challenge removes something unnecessary. Every lesson reveals something valuable. Every day shapes your character a little more. Trust the process. Even when you cannot yet see the final result, one day you will look back and realize that the obstacles you once feared became the very path that led you toward wisdom. Before we part, I want to leave you with one final reflection. When your life comes to its final chapter, people may remember your achievements for a while, but they will remember your character much longer. They will remember how you made others feel. They will remember your honesty, your patience, your generosity, and your courage. Therefore, invest more energy in building your character than in building your image. Images impress people for a moment. Character earns respect for a lifetime. Walk through this world with humility, because every person you meet is carrying a story you cannot see. Offer kindness freely. Offer forgiveness whenever possible. Offer encouragement without expecting anything in return. These are the actions that create a meaningful life. As you leave this moment, carry these 4 principles with you every single day. Guard your mouth so your words become a source of healing. Guard your mood so your peace cannot be stolen by temporary situations. Guard your money so your future remains stronger than your impulses. Guard your mind so wisdom always has a place to grow. If you practice these principles faithfully, your life will gradually become calmer, clearer, and more meaningful. The transformation may not happen overnight, but every small step matters. Keep choosing wisdom over impulse. Keep choosing gratitude over complaint. Keep choosing discipline over excuses. Keep choosing courage over fear. Most importantly, never stop becoming a student of life, because the greatest masters never stop learning. They remain humble enough to improve every day, regardless of how much they already know. I believe that the strongest life is not the loudest one. It is the life built quietly through consistent discipline, sincere compassion, and unwavering integrity. Carry these lessons into your home, your work, your relationships, and every decision you make. Let them become part of who you are instead of something you simply remember. When wisdom becomes your daily habit, peace becomes your constant companion. And when peace lives within you, no storm outside can truly shake your foundation. May you walk forward with clarity in your mind, kindness in your heart, discipline in your actions, and purpose in every step you take. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. Until next time, continue growing, continue learning, continue serving others with humility, and never forget that the greatest victory you will ever achieve is the quiet victory over yourself.